Hey gorgeous, ready to feel incredible today? Today we're transforming your look with 4 pixie cut mistakes women over 60 should avoid. And I promise, you're going to feel amazing. Because here's the truth. A pixie cut done right is one of the most liberating, youthful, and elegant styles you can wear. But there are 4 surprisingly common mistakes that can accidentally add years to your face. And we're going to fix every single one. We'll walk through part 1 covering proportion mistakes, part 2 on texture and volume errors, part 3 about color missteps, and part 4 on styling habits that hold you back. By the end, you'll know exactly what to avoid and what to do instead. Part 1. The proportion mistake that adds years to your face. Alright, ready for this? Let's talk about the number 1 pixie mistake women over 60 make, and it's all about proportion. When a pixie is cut too short and too flat on top, it removes the volume your face actually needs. After 60, our faces naturally lose fullness. A flat-top pixie amplifies that change in a way that feels harsh rather than chic. So what do you do instead? You ask for height. Specifically, you want volume through the crown. When your stylist is cutting, ask them to leave length on top, at least 1.5 inches to 2 inches. That extra length gives you lift, and lift gives you youth. Here are 5 things to remember for proportion. First, avoid a buzz-short top. It flattens everything. Second, keep the sides tapered, not shaved, so there is still softness framing your face. Third, ask for a slightly longer nape. It elongates your neck beautifully. Fourth, request texture at the crown so hair naturally falls upward. Fifth, look at the shape from the side. It should arc gently upward, not lie flat. How's that feeling so far? Good. Because once you see this in the mirror, you will never go back. The side profile matters more than most women realize. A pixie with beautiful top volume creates an elegant silhouette that lifts your whole expression. It works with your bone structure rather than fighting it. Your tools here are a lightweight volumizing mousse and a small round brush. Apply mousse to damp hair and blow dry upward from the roots. Check in with your stylist at every visit. A small trim every 4 to 6 weeks keeps proportion perfect. And that's it for this step. Easy, right? Part 2. The texture and volume error that makes hair look thinner. Let's begin beautifully. Because part 2 is where so many women unknowingly make their hair look thinner. Simply by skipping texture. Fine hair over 60 has different needs than it did at 30. When a pixie is cut with blunt lines and no layering, it lies flat against the head. It loses movement. And flat hair without movement can actually make your scalp more visible, not less. The fix is texture. And texture comes from technique. Ask your stylist specifically for point cutting rather than straight scissor cuts across the ends. Point cutting creates soft, feathery tips that move independently and give the illusion of fullness. It is a small change that makes an enormous difference. Here are 5 texture tips to remember. First, ask for layers through the top and sides, not just at the ends. Second, avoid heavy conditioning products on your roots. They weigh hair down instantly. Third, use a texturizing spray on dry hair and scrunch gently upward. Fourth, diffuse your hair instead of blow drying straight. Diffusing encourages natural movement. Fifth, let your hair air dry slightly before finishing with heat. This builds body from within. See that movement? Gorgeous, right? For variation, women with naturally wavy hair can embrace that wave through the top and keep sides smoother. Women with straight hair can use a tiny barrel curling iron just at the crown for soft lift. The reason texture works so beautifully is because movement catches light. And light on silver hair is breathtaking. Use a sea salt spray or a flexible fiber cream for best results. Avoid anything heavy or oil-based near your roots. Refresh texture each morning with a light mist and finger styling. You're doing beautifully. Part 3. The color mistake that drains your glow. Okay gorgeous, here's where the magic starts. Because color can either make your pixie absolutely radiant or accidentally wash you out completely. The most common color mistake women over 60 make with a pixie cut is going too uniformly dark or too ashy all over. When your hair is short, color is incredibly visible. There is no length to break it up. So a single flat tone, especially a cool, dark, or overly ashy one, sits right next to your skin and can create harsh contrast that emphasizes lines and shadows rather than softening them. What works beautifully instead? Dimension. Warmth. Softness at the face. Here are 5 color guidelines to keep in mind. First, avoid single process all over color. It flattens and ages. Second, ask for soft face framing highlights. Even subtle ones brighten everything. Third, choose warm undertones over cool ones. Golden, honey, and warm silver all glow beautifully. Fourth, if you are going fully silver or gray, ask your colorist to tone away any yellow without going too violet. Balance is everything. Fifth, consider a root shadow technique that blends naturally at the part. It looks effortless and elegant. How are you feeling? Because you are going to love this next part. Pixie cuts with dimensional color catch light with every movement. It creates that luminous, alive quality that single color hair simply cannot achieve. For your color maintenance, use a color protecting shampoo and a weekly gloss treatment to keep vibrancy fresh. Avoid harsh clarifying shampoos that strip tone. Touch up your color every 6 to 8 weeks to prevent harsh root lines, which are particularly visible on short hair. And that's it for this step. Easy, right? Part 4. The daily styling habit that undoes everything. Let's begin beautifully, because even the most perfectly cut, perfectly colored pixie can be undermined by one daily styling habit women over 60 often fall into without realizing it. That habit. Pressing hair down instead of lifting it up. It seems small, but when you brush or comb your pixie flat against your head each morning, you remove every bit of volume your cut was designed to create. You lose the lift at the crown. You lose the texture through the sides. And what you're left with is a style that looks smaller and flatter than it should. Here are 5 styling habits to replace starting today. First, stop brushing your pixie like longer hair. Use your fingers instead to shape and lift. Second, apply your styling product to damp hair and immediately work it upward and outward, not downward. Third, when blow drying, always direct the airflow upward at the roots. This is the single most impactful technique change you can make. Fourth, finish with a light hold flexible hairspray rather than anything stiff or lacquer-like. Stiff sprays flatten and age immediately. Fifth, check your style from the side before you leave the mirror. That profile view tells you everything. See that lift? Gorgeous, right? For variation, on days when you want a sleeker look, use just a touch of smoothing serum through the sides and keep volume only at the crown. It gives you polish without flatness. The reason lifting works is physics. Hair lifted at the root stays lifted throughout the day. Hair pressed down loses body within the hour. Your everyday tools are a small vent brush, volumizing mousse, and flexible hold spray. Each morning, take 30 extra seconds to lift and check. That's the whole habit. You're doing beautifully, and now you know every mistake to avoid. And just like that, beautiful, you've created this stunning look. You now know the 4 pixie cut mistakes most women over 60 never hear about, and more importantly, you know exactly how to avoid every single one of them. I know you're going to wear this with such confidence. From proportion and texture to color and your daily styling routine, you have everything you need to make your pixie cut look absolutely radiant every single day. This is your style. Own it beautifully. If this tutorial helped you, please like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and comment below with your results. I read every single one.